In life, there are special moments that happen in just the blink of an eye. Sometimes so unbelievable that, if they weren't captured on camera, no one would believe they were real. From dangerous accidents and incredible natural phenomena to funny moments in everyday life, every scene is truly astonishing. Click the subscribe now and witness the unimaginable. A massive boulder rolled down from the mountain, crashed through the house wall, sped across the yard, and stopped right in front of the stone bench, where an elderly woman had just been sitting. Perhaps because of the loud sound of the landslide, the old woman looked up at the roof and quickly stood up and moved away, narrowly escaping a disaster. Water tanks on the roof, if not securely tied down, are no different from water bombs. In this situation, the young man was very lucky not to have to call an ambulance. This technician was trying to use the welder machine at a diesel repair shop when he accidentally knocked over a gas tank. It exploded and spiraled out of control. The men ran away in a panic while the video was filmed in Chongzhou City in Sichuan Province on September 27th. A dramatic landslide bringing a cascade of mountain rocks crashing down and resulting in a complete halt to road traffic. Fortunately, no casualties or vehicle damages have been reported. If the dog had not been standing at this exact spot on the road, the car maybe would have been crushed by the boulders rolling down from the mountain.
Salió a 1000 kilómetros, mírala.
The raging floodwaters swept away the bridge in an instant. Fortunately, the child standing nearby managed to escape disaster just in time, narrowly avoiding a tragedy. A Lake State Railway train derailed in Kaukaulin, Michigan, with several train cars coming off the track by Old Kaukaulin and Russell Road, just off of M13. According to initial information, the cause may have come from a damaged track or a mechanical failure of the train, causing several freight cars to derail and lie on their sides on the side of the road. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but the incident caused serious disruption to traffic on this railway line and forced the surrounding area to be blocked off to fix the problem. Authorities are conducting a detailed investigation to determine the exact cause and ensure the safety of the next trains. This is also a warning about the importance of regular maintenance of the railway system to avoid unfortunate incidents. In a sudden thunderstorm, a massive lightning bolt struck a power pole just few feet away from a man. It was a terrifying moment captured on camera. On August 4th, 2020, a devastating explosion occurred at the port of Beirut, Lebanon, causing one of the largest non-nuclear explosions in modern history. The primary cause was determined to be approximately 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate that had been stored unsafely in a warehouse of hard rock for many years when a fire broke out, triggering the bombing. An emergency occurred in Dudinka. Strong winds almost blew off the entire roof of a 5-story building on Shorsa Street. Residents of the building across the street were able to film the incident. There were no injuries. Fortunately, there were no pedestrians or cars parked near the building at the time. Local residents wrote online that the roof of the 5-story building had been repaired 2 years ago. The emergency committee is now deciding how to assist the residents of this building.
Faulty construction or a really horrible storm? We'll let you
A tractor was going uphill when its transmission rod broke, causing it to lose control, roll downhill and overturn, spilling nearly 50 tons of wastewater onto the road, causing pollution and traffic jams. Fortunately, the driver only suffered minor injuries. The incident is a warning to check your vehicle carefully before driving on steep roads. Many drivers may have forgotten to check the height limit before passing through, causing the truck bed to hit the ceiling of the tunnel, causing serious damage and serious traffic jams. A lesson for all drivers: don't be subjective with the height limit sign.
Good luck getting out of there, bud.
Ó a cagada aí, ó. Ó a cagada. Ó a cagada. Meu Deus do céu, cara. O cara não tem noção.
A driver driving on a mountain road in the Hualien area was lucky to be able to take shelter under a tunnel. The earthquake triggered a landslide, dumping a large amount of dirt and rocks onto the road.
An oil tanker leaked and caused a lot of trouble for passing vehicles.
Electricity plays an extremely important role in daily life and production. However, along with convenience comes potential risks, of which short circuit is one of the most common and dangerous incidents. When two electrical wires with different voltages accidentally come into direct contact with each other, the current travels along the shortest path, bypassing the load. At this time, the current suddenly increases far beyond normal levels, causing the wire to melt or damage the device. In life, this phenomenon is often called electrical short circuit.
And that's how you demolish a bridge in style.
A dump truck loaded with mud tried to dump its load into the sea, but its brakes failed on the steep slope, and the truck plunged into the water. The job was done, though.
Вот это жесть. Мы ждем, когда это все упадет.
Выходи, блядь, ну как ему сказать?
Это просто капец.
Смотри на раму, насколько она толстая, она уже согнулась. Смотри.
Все, падает!
So much for that hydraulic trailer handling all that dirt. Glad the driver didn't get injured.
A crane working on the construction of a viaduct in North Italy collapsed last week, and miraculously without any injuries. According to a report from crane site Vertical, the crane was performing a lift on a large piece of the viaduct in Varese May 9th at the Arcasate Stabio railway yards when it suddenly overturned. A road section near the Darakabasha tunnel exit in Ordu, Turkey suddenly collapsed after a large landslide caused by prolonged rain. A giant hole appeared on the road surface, temporarily paralyzing traffic. Footage shows a bridge collapsing in Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil, where thousands of people have been forced to flee their homes due to the worst devastating floods in 80 years. A massive wind turbine exploding, catching fire like a mighty giant falling slowly to the ground. As wild as it may seem to witness a massive wind turbine worth 7 figures burst into flames and smash into the earth, it's not all that uncommon. The 4-year-old giant Stellar Banner sank to the bottom of the Atlantic. The ship sank fast, with huge plumes of dark red iron ore finds shooting into the sky. As it sank, the funnel broke off and was left bobbing momentarily in a giant ochre circle on the ocean.
16，快点跑！哎呀，手软了，
几个月的，后头着了，
啥肉？
后头掉了个大石头，
哪是后头？
你看，哎，我记得不起，
我来得快点。
他那俺。
Landslides and devastating floods. These are the serious consequences of human overexploitation of nature, deforestation, and environmental imbalance. When the soil is no longer supported by tree roots, heavy rains can easily wash everything away. A strong warning for us to protect the earth before it is too late. Subscribe and share so you don't miss the next videos.